Good evening, good morning, welcome. Last week I made a video about the CIA going woke. I saw an ad they released and I felt the urge to share it with you. However, after seeing more ridiculous woke ads, I'm asking myself, what is going on here? And so I went down a rabbit hole, the CIA's official YouTube channel, and it's bad. It's filled with ridiculous woke ads, but it also has ads from 10 years ago. The contrast between the ads of 10 years ago and the ads from today are astonishing. In today's video, we're going to see the righteous evolution of the CIA from a murderous government toppling organization to a woke murderous government toppling organization. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to go down this rabbit hole with me. First things first, the CIA has 57,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's about, give or take, 57,000 more than I do. So, subscribe. We can't have a murderous government toppling organization beat me. They're also monetized, which doesn't surprise me considering YouTube loves organizations but hates individuals. So, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and most importantly, share. The trifecta. So let's begin. Last week I showed you the CIA ad about the cisgender millennial who had general anxiety disorder. So I won't show you that one today. But worry not, because we have plenty of material to go through. I think it's appropriate for us to begin with the strong, brave women of the CIA.
I don't have the typical answer on why I joined CIA. Admittedly, it wasn't a childhood dream of mine, nor does my college degree align with security. But I was lucky enough to stumble across a security administrator position, which eventually led me to an opportunity as a polygraph examiner within CIA's Office of Security. I'm now part of the Director's Protective Staff, which provides armed security to principals under both CIA and the office.
This woman here who she's boasting about protecting is Gina Haspel. Gina was the chief of the CIA black site in Thailand in which several people were tortured and waterboarded. I would love to show you the tapes of the tortures and waterboards, but Gina, destroy the evidence. She's so silly Gina. Of course, we can't criticize her or anything because she's a woman and that would be sexist, so. She's so silly, isn't she?
The Director of National Intelligence. We've had several principals that were women, some of whom have asked why there aren't any more women on the Director's Protective Staff. I am now a supervisory special agent held by only a handful of women in the past. I've experienced highs and lows, both professionally and personally, but I've learned that open and honest communication are undoubtedly the most important factors that allowed for my truly amazing experiences.
Oh, she learned about honest and open communications in the CIA? Yeah, okay. Let's move on to the next ad.
I joined CIA almost straight out of college when it can be a challenge to speak up when you're younger and adjusting to workplace norms, especially in such a unique environment. Then adding to that are the social challenges both women and people of color face, so it really just became a balancing act from there. I struggled to feel included, but I was lucky to have a senior analyst recognize others' sometimes exclusive behavior. And as an ally and genuine mentor, she encouraged me to pursue new opportunities, and every day I feel more empowered to speak up. It is not enough to just say that CIA values people from diverse backgrounds and diverse abilities. We have to challenge ourselves and commit to regularly questioning, how do our actions actually embody those values? In many ways, I think CIA is a microcosm of the world. The same societal issues that we grapple with outside of these walls don't just cease to exist once we enter the building. What is critical, and what gives me optimism that we are moving in the right direction, is that there are people here who recognize that and are holding CIA as an institution accountable for the diversity and inclusion that it champions.
The CIA champions diversity and inclusion? I mean, I guess they do now, along with, assassinations, toppling of governments, and all that good stuff. When I saw that video and I heard her say that women and people of color have it so difficult, my eyes rolled out of my face. I was temporarily blinded, but I wasn't afraid because I know that the CIA hires blind people.
I heard from them within 3 months, and I was hired to be a receptionist. It was my first position here, and I was so flattered and so stunned. I remember distinctly walking through these large hallways at headquarters and thinking, I can't believe they let me be here. You know, I can't believe that they're going to let me show that I can do a job, that I am a professional, that, you know, they're giving me a chance. So in that regard, I too want people with disabilities to know that the agency does hire.
I don't know how I feel about the Central Intelligence Agency boasting about hiring people with disabilities. Maybe I'm wrong about it, and there are people with disabilities who would certainly add things to the agency. However, at the end of the ad, she said something that really grinds my gears.
We at the agency have incorporated a large investment in physical infrastructure, digital remediation, and creating a more inclusive environment.
Your tax dollars being wasted on diversity and inclusion, which is government-sanctioned racism, which is systematic racism. But never mind that, and I don't want you to think that the CIA only hires women, because they don't. That would be CNN fake news. The CIA also hires men. And here's proof.
I was always a little different, even at that age, and libraries offered a safe, quiet space where I could find tens of thousands of escapes into worlds of fantasy, mystery, and intrigue. After finishing college, I entered the workforce as a middle school librarian, where I was able to bring that dream full circle and match my students with the perfect books. Recently, I brought in our intelligence gaming collection to give officers unique opportunities to practice skills they need in their various roles. Instead of sitting for hours in front of a computer-based training, they can play a carefully selected game to train a specific set of skills while simultaneously building on the myriad soft skills essential to intelligence work. My favorite thing about CIA is that they encourage the out-of-the-box idea.
Playing spy tricks and civilization. That's how the CIA men train today. But let's keep watching.
Ideas that drive real progress. Growing up gay in a small southern town, I was lucky to have a wonderful and accepting family. I always struggled with the idea that I might not be able to discuss my personal life at work. Imagine my surprise when I was taking my oath at CIA and I noticed a rainbow on then-Director Brennan's lanyard.
Aw, John Brennan, a murderer, wore a rainbow pin? Now that's diversity and inclusion. That's kindness. That's the CIA. But the CIA wasn't always like this. Let's take a look at what their ads were like 10 years ago.
Some heroes are inspired by the mission, not the recognition. What about you? Consider a career with Central Intelligence Agency. Be America's first line of defense. Be your innovative best. Why work for a company when you can serve your nation? The CIA, the work of a nation, the center of intelligence.
You see how that short and sweet ad was focused on the mission and not on the individuals? Yeah, a long way from where we are today. Let's watch another.
Some of our bugs have been, well, real bugs. At the CIA, our scientists and engineers create and apply innovative technology to meet intelligence needs. Care to join them? Technology so advanced, it's classified. U.S. citizenship.
That's the best one we've seen yet. Nothing about diversity, nothing about inclusion. Just, hey, we're the CIA and this is what we do. Perfect. Their YouTube channel also has videos on Blacks in Government Group, the Hispanic Advisory Council, and the Council of American Indian and Alaska Natives. I was shocked they spent all this time dividing their own ranks amongst races. Because you know what? That's counterproductive. The CIA of today is sick with the woke virus, and we must do something about it, or we can say bye-bye to being the world's superpower. And I don't want to say bye-bye to being the world's superpower. I don't want China to take over, or Russia, even though that's not really a threat. Or maybe it is, considering our central intelligence is falling and falling and falling. We gotta get strong. We gotta get the woke virus out of our military and of our central intelligence agencies. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, share. That really helps the channel. Comment your opinions down below. Follow me on all the social medias, Instagram, BitChute, Twitter, YouTube. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.